Hello, Shaurya. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, hello. How are you?
So far I'm also doing well. So, Shaurya,
Yes,
it is the our second video we have met each
yes,
other. So, about the viewer, to the viewer, please introduce us very short yourself so that our viewers can know about you. So, little bit introduce
yes,
yourself.
yes. I have already given my introduction, but I again introduce myself because our viewer want to know that how is my introduction and what's my name. So first of all, thank you, sir, for having me this opportunity. Like introduce myself, and my name is Shaurya, and like I have been learning English since 1 year, and I have improved a lot in my English. And like I'm just 13 years old, and I'm from Nagpur, and I'm a single child in my family. My hobbies are playing cricket and reading books, and I want to just become a English speaker, or you can say IELTS. I want to become like this. And if you want to learn English, then join our channel and subscribe also our channel, so you will get notification also. And so, Pranav sir, tell me about your introduction also, because our viewers want to know about you. That who are you? So tell me your introduction.
Okay, thank you for asking me. Guys, this is me, Pranav, and this day I am learning English. I have completed my graduation, and I am from Bihar, and currently I live in another city. And here I am working upon my fluency, working upon my English journey, and I am from working profession, so that it is very neat for me. So that's why I thought that I should start the career to learning English. It is because it is very important to all of us. So that's all about my side. So Soria, I would like to ask
Okay.
you one question. So
Yes.
I am just feeling one thing. You This day just you have gained confidence. Your English is very good. So
Yes.
what is the reason behind it?
Yes.
How did you become a fluent? What is the reason? It is
Oh,
any magic, or it is any another things? It is the your hard working.
yes. It's not a magic. It's my hard working, because I did hard work, so I am able to speak English in front of you. So I will give you tips also to improve your English. Like you can improve your English by four methods. Like I have already told in the yesterday's class. But remember that four things: that listening, reading, speaking, and writing. Like if you follow this method, or if you follow this type of this four things, then you will definitely learn English. Like you can listen podcast also. You know that podcast, two people are talking and you have to just listen. You don't think that like how much English do I know. You don't think like this. You think that I'm listening English and just listen English. And you know that there are many people who start from big sentences, but you don't have to do like this. You have to do that small start with small sentences. Like someone will ask you that where are you going, then you have to just say that I am going to home, I am going to school. Just like this you have to practice. So if you want to speak like me, then you can follow this method, and you can learn English. So Pranav sir, tell me about your journey, that how did you learn English, so our viewers can know that how did you learn English, and how did you become a fluent speaker?
Yeah, actually, if I talk about so myself, so my journey was the very excellent, and my journey was very struggling. You can consider. So when I started my journey. That time I could not utter a one single word of English. That time I was you can consider I was just nothing of this language. I was just zero of this language.
Yes,
But because of the hard working,
yes,
I just keep hard working. I just I keep consistent to learning this language. That's why I but I if I talk about to how when did I hard work? So I just did a hard working on my listening. Listening is the very essential part to learning English, because you already everyone
Yes,
know how did I learn Hindi. So in the same way we can learn also English, because English is also language. So we can learn from the listening. We have to we have to listen somebody, and we have to try to inculcate that things, so that we can make fluent, we can just make habit on our speaking. So Surya, you are just saying
okay,
there are the four part. So another thing, what did you do
yes.
about your enhancing about your listening? What did you do?
Like listening, like I used to, first of all, you can say that I used to listen story. You can say that, because if we watch any story, then we are interested to watch any story. Like if we watch podcast, then we are not interested. Like how boring is this podcast? But if you watch story in English, then you will understand also, and you will not feel bored. So, like in listening part, I used to, you can say, I used to watch stories, or you can say any cartoon in English, only in English, not in Hindi. Because Hindi is our mother tongue and we are habituated with Hindi, but we are not habituated with English. So if we want to learn English, then we should, you can say we should listen English. But if we, like you can say that if we are not listening English, then how will we learn English? Like in childhood, we are used to learning English, or you can say that we are used to listening Hindi. So like we are habituated with Hindi, but we are not habituated with English. So if you want to learn English, then you will have to habituate with English. So if you want to learn English, then you will have to listen. You can say stories. First of all, you will have to turn on caption. You know that there is a there is a facility on YouTube, that there is a caption on YouTube. You can turn on, and you can you can see that English words, that what are they saying. So yeah, if you, first of all, when you are beginner, then you have to turn on caption. Then you are a pro in English, then you don't have to turn on caption. So you can learn English in this way. So what's your opinion, Pranav? I have also one question, that English is a easy language or English is a difficult language. So our viewer can know that English is a easy language or difficult language. You can tell.
So when it comes to the English, about the English, so it is the, you can consider being a beginner, you will feel when you was going to start your journey. So that time you will just feel once time this is it is very hard language. But gradually, if you will be just feeling this is not too much hard, you will be just you will just putting the habit to speaking someone and talking to each other. So gradually you will be think this is the nothing, this is not too much hard language, it is the easy language. So you can just consider
Yeah.
it is the not enough hard language, so that you can learn of this language. But if you are not doing the hard work, so it must you will be feel it is the hard language. But if you will work upon this language to learning the things, so make sure you will be just you will be remove your hesitation, gradually you will be just building the habit of talking to people. So sorry, another thing is that what did
Yes.
you do? Because without writing, it is the sometime we have to just do the interview and working profession email writing and something like that. But there are the some person who just start writing, start journey of writing our daily routine. So how did you just how did you prepare to writing the things and sentence the making process? How did you just prepare those things?
Yes, I prepared these things in very simple way. Like first you have to think in English that what do I have to write. Then first you will think that what you have to write. then you can write something like email, or you can say anything later. Just you have to learn. And I want to tell also one thing about learning English, that you have to, first of all, you have to clear your basic concept. Because if your basic concept is not clear, then you can't learn English. You will not be able to speak English. But if your basic concept is clear, so you have to just come in advance, in advanced group, in you can say that in advanced level, what do we have to do? Like we have to just speak, I'm talking with Pranav sir, I'm an advanced learner, so I have cleared my basic concept, so I am able to speak English. So what's your opinion, sir, Pranav sir? What's your opinion, Pranav sir?
Yeah, as you told that they learn basic things. So basic thing is most important if you are going to start your career, start your journey in spoken
Yes,
English. So there is the two kind of English. One is the preparing for the exam, and another one is just
yes,
spoken English. So spoken
yes,
English is the very simple things. You can start your journeys to learning just basic grammar and basic things,
yes,
so that you daily uses sentences, so that you can get to know about the when you comes to talking to people. That time you can just get to know about the simple words, simple things, whatever you nearby things. You just start learning the vocabulary of those kind of things which is nearby you. So and I would like to one thing also from you. So some people just consider being a fluent is a grammar is important. So what do you think? Grammar is important or not to enhance our communication in to learning the spoken English? How much grammar is important to learning spoken?
yes. I tell you guys that how much grammar is important. If you are a beginner guys, then you don't you need to learn grammar, because if you don't know how to make sentences, then how will you know that how to use grammar? So if you are beginner, then grammar is important for you. But if you are a pro in English, then you don't need to learn grammar, because if you will learn grammar, and when you can speak English and you are learning just grammar, then you never speak English. You will not be able to speak English, because if you will learn just grammar, then how it is possible that you will learn English? So in my opinion, if we are grammar is only 30% important, and all 80%, you can say that all 80%, you can say that spoken is important. So, in my opinion, grammar is little bit important rather than spoken. Spoken is most important. Like if we have to improve our English, or if we have to speak English in front of people, then we will have to practice more and more. Not like we will have to learn grammar, just only grammar all a day. We will have to speak to each other so we can improve our English. So, what's your opinion, sir? Pranav, sir, tell me.
Yes, yes. As you told, the grammar is not too much important as you are considered. It is the hard, it is the important. And you told that the spoken and talking to people and started speaking is most important. So I agree of that. Talking to and practice is more essential things to just building your habit, building your removing your hesitation as well. If you practice to
Yeah,
everybody, if you practice to someone who is ready to practice with you and daily basis, if you practice to with that kind of person, so they make sure you will be just you will remove your hesitation as well. So it is the thing. So I have the so many people who they have I practice daily basis, and Soria is the my friend also.
yes,
I
yes,
practice daily basis with Soria. So practice is the most important, because it is the way, it is the
yes.
way there you can just
To learn English.
remove your hesitation, because there is the somebody, there is the
Yes,
so many learners just they know
yes,
about the grammar, they know about the things, or they know about the rules, but when it comes to the talking to a person, just feel hesitate, just stuck while communication. So it is, so if you are going
yes,
to start communication, so make sure you should not have hesitation. So you have to just don't think too much. You are just going to talk anybody who is just same learners as like you. So don't think to hesitate, and tell whatever you want to tell. Speak whatever you want to,
yes,
just you have to your inner mind. Don't in
yes,
while they speaking, don't focus on rules of grammar. It is the things. So
yes,
that's why you will be job makes fluent. It is the thing. And so
yes,
I would also like to ask Soria to you. So another part is that the reading. Reading, how much reading is important?
yes.
I read. I also read. I also started nowadays. I started my reading journey. So how much reading is important? Do you? Would you like to say on these things?
Yes, I would like to say on this. Like, because reading is too much important. Because, like, if we read books, then we can get knowledge. And if we want to learn English, then we can also read books. Like, rich people, there are many rich people, and there are many people who read book and who can get knowledge and who can get knowledge of English. Like, we can learn English through books also. But if we are a beginner, like as a like if we are a beginner, then we should not read newspaper. Like reading newspaper is type of reading book. But like we should choose simple book of English, like children book, like ABCD, like this book we should choose. Not we should not choose like difficult newspaper or difficult book. Like there are many difficult words in English book. So how will we read? How will we read? Like if we are a beginner, so if we are a beginner, then reading books are most important, and we should also read books, but we should not read books if we are a beginner. But if we are a pro in English, like we can speak English fluently, then we can read newspapers. But if we can't speak English fluently, like we are stucking while speaking. So we should not read newspaper. We should read book of children. So in my opinion, this is my opinion, Pranosan.
Yeah, it is the
So what
so
you want
good.
to say anything?
Yeah, I would like to say on reading books, because nowadays just my started my journey of from reading books.
Yes.
So when I started
Uh,
the reading books, that time I feel that it is the important. It is the important. I have the so many books. I read that book, and I also just feel my vocabulary. So if your vocabulary is weak, so you can just build your vocabulary by reading of books. And another thing is just if you are reading on a story types of books, and love story types of books, so you will be enjoy of the things whatever is written in the book. So I'm just this day I'm just enjoying. I have read so many stories from the whatever is written in the book, and I have just I have written so many stories and love stories as well. So it is the things I am enjoying. And what would you like to
yes,
in the last what you would like to say our viewers, and
yes.
who's those
I would
person
like.
who is just started the journey, what would you like to say, sir?
uh,
If somebody is starting
Yes,
the journey about the full spoken English, so
yes. Yes, but first of all, I want to ask one question. That there are many people who have question of this. That how can I increase vocabulary? There are many people, that there are many people who have question that how can I increase vocabulary? So tell me Pranav sir, or tell our viewers, so viewers can know that how can I increase vocabulary. So tell Pranav sir that how can we increase vocabulary?
yeah, it is the best question. But actually, if you are going to start learning vocabulary, so actually there are so many dictionaries available. There are Oxford dictionary is available. But if you are learning the vocabulary for a spoken English, so don't just learn through the reading, just remembering the things. These kind of things is just boring things. If you are just take one book, Oxford book, you just start remembering. It is the not just building. It is the not workful vocal learning things. But if I talk about the how we can start the learning things about the vocabulary, so you should get into habit of learning vocabulary from the sentences, or learning vocabulary from reading of so many books. Suppose if if you have the sentences, there is the sentences in the book, and you read of the sentence, and you have the situation, you have the interesting things about the you have there is the situation also in the stories. So you can learn the vocabulary through the stories, and you can learn the vocabulary through the reading things. So in this way, if you are learn the vocabulary, see, it will be good. But if you are just remembering, if you are just building the habit to remembering the things
yeah,
in dictionary books, then it is the boring things.
yeah,
So don't
yeah.
get into habit to learning those kind of things. Whatever, just it is not workful. It is just boring things.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay. So you had Yeah, okay. So you had question that if somebody is beginner, then how can they learn English? So
yes,
I
yes,
want to
yes.
say something in that. Yes, I want to say something in that. So if they are beginners, so they should clear their first basic concept. Like has they have to. There are many topics in basic. So first of all, you have to clear basic topic. If you will clear basic topic, then you can try to like learn English. But there are many people, that there are many people who hesitate and who fear from mistakes, and who wants to learn English in just one day or in just 2 days. And there are many people who think that if I will not learn English, then I will live, that I will not try. I will just I will not speak English. But yeah, you have to speak English. Just you have to try. That if you will try, then you will definitely learn English. Like discipline plus consistency is a formula of success. Like if you follow discipline and consistency, then you will definitely learn English, or you will do you will like you can many things you can achieve many things. Like, so if you want to learn English, like I want to tell one thing, that first clear the basic concept, then come to advanced. Like, you have to just talk to other people. If you will talk to other people, then you can definitely learn English. So it's my opinion, Pranav sir. So what you
Yeah,
want to say?
yeah,
Anything
yeah.
you want?
It is the very good experience. Whatever you have just faced the experiences, whatever you share our
Yeah,
viewers. And in the last, I would like to say one thing. In the beginner, just you have to just make the environment. You just so
mm,
what is the environment? Just if you are watching any reels, if you are watching any movie, if you are
mm, yeah,
writing the status in your mobile, in your WhatsApp, so write in the English, write everything in English. Try to watch content also
yeah,
in English, so that you can just
mm,
build the environmental in English.
yeah,
It is the magic things about the beginner. So in the last, I would like to
mm,
say this thought about whatever faced the experience. So
yeah,
in the so
yeah.
it is the very nice talking to you, Soria. So good evening and
Yes,
bye bye.
it was
It
very.
was the nice
Bye.
conversation with you.
Yes. It was nice conversation. So thank you, sir. So we will meet tomorrow also, and like we will talk tomorrow also. So our viewers can learn English. So I want to say something. Like, I want to say in last, that if you want to learn English, then subscribe our channel. If you will subscribe our channel, then you will definitely learn English. Like, it's my guarantee that you will definitely learn English. So thank you, guys. That like, if you will subscribe channel, then you will get also notification that when we will make video. So thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you, Pranav sir. And nice to meet you, Pranav sir. So thank you.
welcome, welcome.